In the previous video, we saw about the double DIS and meet in the middle attack. Okay. Now, in this video, we're going to have a look at the triple DES, the 3 times the data encryption standard. The DES was very popular, and the triple DIS was very popular, and the double DIS was not popular for the reason it was thrown to the meet in the middle attack. Now, what this triple DIS is, it's actually 3 times the data encryption standard. Okay, so the data encryption standard worked with 56 plus 8, 64-bit key, and then 16 rounds of confusion diffusion, and the block size was 64. Okay, and triple this was 3 times this. Okay, so 56 plus 8 is equal to 64. Actually became 168 plus 24 is equal to 192. So it has 192 bits as an encryption key, out of which 168 is used for the encryption and 24 is actually used for the parity. And it underwent 16 multiplied by 3 is equal to 48 rounds of confusion and diffusion. Okay, and the block size was 64-bit, 64-bit block size, 64-bit block size. Now, the way it actually worked was encryption of encryption of encryption of plain text K1, K2, K3. And this is actually called as triple DIS EEE3. Okay, EEE3 is actually called as. So we know that the EEE means 3 times encryption and 3 means 3 keys is what I'm actually using. So K1, K2, and K3. If it's going to be EEE2, that means first iteration, the last iteration will use the same key, okay, but not the second iteration. So first and second iterations always, first and second computations always use the same key, but the last one, the third one will use the same key or different key depending upon whether you work on triple E3 mode or triple E2 mode. The same thing holds good for the other setup also, wherein we have triple DIS E, D. Okay, so then this becomes D. It really makes a sense to understand EDE mode because it's an encryption with the K1 and decryption with the K2 and then encryption back with the K3. Okay, this is actually okay. So the encryption with K1, decryption with K2, and the third iteration is encryption with K1. If either the subsequent, any of the subsequent encryptions or decryption use the same key, then we get the plain text again. For example, if this is EDE2, it is right. First iteration is K1 and second should be K2 because encryption decryption. If second is K1, then this is as equivalent as doing it K2 only. Okay, so the way I'm going to put this. Yeah. So this is 3. Yeah. If either this is K1 and this K2 or this K2, okay, this is as equivalent as putting it as and this is similarly encryption of plain text with K1. Okay. Or you can easily remember this. The first and the second iteration use a different key. And the third one will use the same key or a different key depending upon what mode that we are actually working on. Triple DIS was 3 times, 3 times intensive as compared to the data encryption standard. And this was comparatively a very low protocol, but there are researchers that actually say use triple DIS and not AES. Okay, we're going to have a look at the AES in the other video and not the AES. AES is the standard now. So we are on 2022 January. Okay, so AES is standard now. It might be replaced or with some other algorithm. We don't know. Okay, how long it's going to be the standard in the US. Okay, so this is what the double DES is. Double DES, I mean, triple DES basically, not double DES. This is what the triple DES is. And triple DES was mathematically very intensive because it's three times, three times the DES, and the key size was also three times. And the confusion diffusion, obviously, three times as compared to DES. So it was mathematically intensive. It was actually taking a very long time. Okay, so the NSA was actually looking out for a replacement for this algorithm, and Ringtail algorithms was actually was chosen as an advanced encryption standard. So I will speak up with Ringtail algorithm in the next video. Thanks for watching this video, and join me for the CISSP classes, and stay connected to my channel by subscribing to it. Okay, thank you very much.